Yeah, it kind of sucks. It'd probably be better if we started later, but like
Yeah.
for us, like we need to start earlier. Like we
Yeah,
can't do what we did.
Saturdays will probably be earlier. Friday can be 9.
Uh,
It was 9 because you
we're
had to
doing
work.
4 games tomorrow too, right?
Yep. That might
Okay.
start at 8. All right, but for now, as we discussed earlier, we got our key matchups of the game. Jamal Murray versus Russell Westbrook will probably be our closest matchup of the series, as we have Russell Westbrook will probably dominate fast break in the paint, but Jamal Murray should dominate on his outside shot, as well as Nikola Jokic on PJ Tucker is going to be a huge adjustment for the Rockets to make, but somehow they've had success with this small ball game. What's your other key matchup, big game?
Let's see.
Brody, what's your other key matchup?
Um, I'd say off the bench, you have Eric Gordon for the Rockets. I think he's gonna need to pour in some points. Because the rest of their bench obviously is not that great. And for Denver, they're gonna need somebody like Grant off the bench put in some points. Plumlee, you said that before. Plumlee, they're gonna need somebody off the bench who can provide them with some scoring, the way Eric Gordon does with the Rockets.
Well, it seems like we're actually getting ready live from Denver as we have the 3-seeded Denver Nuggets going up against the 6-seeded Houston Rockets tonight in Denver. Tonight, our announcers will be our play-by-play Big Game Broad, as well as a guest lower in the broadcast, R. Hayes slash Chuck Hayes, as well as myself, Big Jake. Now, as we're looking at the keys for the Rockets, how do you think they adjust to the small ball against a team who has one of the most versatile and elite centers in the game?
Well, I think the Denver also has 3-point shooters, but they're gonna have to force the ball out of Jokic's hand with PJ Tucker on him. They can't allow Jokic to get good post position. I'd let Jokic shoot threes. We'll see what Mike D'Antoni does. On the other end, Jokic's not a great defender, and the Rockets are gonna have to take full advantage of that. Obviously, they're all about the three ball, and opening up the paint for Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook on Jokic down low could be a nightmare for Denver.
Yeah, the pick and roll will definitely be a huge issue for Jokic as he's seen those issues last year, especially against Portland in the playoffs. What do you think are the keys for the Nuggets to win this one?
Well, I think Jamal Murray is gonna have to play very well as a up and coming superstar that he is. He's never completely flashed his, yeah, you could say his starness compared to other players in the league. He's always been kind of one of the low grade stars that he has yet to make an all star team, but obviously he has the skills to do so, and I think he's going to be their biggest player in this series for them to eventually come out and win it.
The tip is off,
As you
and
see
we
there,
are ready
Jokic
from Denver.
loses the jump ball, and Russell Westbrook with a quick
Wow,
three,
that is
and he
a
hits
quick
it, and
one.
Westbrook hits. Westbrook hits on the opening three here in day 2 of the playoffs.
Wow, if that's how Denver's going to start off defensively, you might want to take that shot from Westbrook every time, but if he's going to be hot, it's going to be hard to beat the Rockets.
You see James Harden picked up his first foul there. Gary Harris to the line and makes his first.
That would be a big loss if the Rockets get James Harden up to 2 fouls early here.
It would be interesting to see what Mike D'Antoni does. Does he pull him and leave Russell Westbrook as the lone star out there, or does he keep James Harden out there, risking his third foul to play with the two superstars? Russell Westbrook on the drive again, finishes with his right hand.
Wow, he's
He
looking
has all
dominant so
5 for the
far.
Rockets. Will Barton at the top of the key, passes off to Jamal Murray.
Wow,
Down low to
wide
Jokic, nobody
open.
on him, and that's it. That's an easy lay-in right there.
See, this is the
That is what the
defense we
Rockets
can't have.
cannot do.
Now, this is a matchup we were talking about in the pregame show. It's going to be pretty rough for Denver. Gary Harris has not had a great year compared to his first few seasons, but
Oh, and a great
now he
defense
has to
right there
deal
by
with
James
guarding
Harden.
James Harden. Wow, and
Westbrook
that is
on
an
the drive again,
and one.
and one. Westbrook with all 7 for the Rockets here early.
He's not messing around right now as he's looking to take this game 1 in Denver.
Hits the free throw, put him up 8-4.
Looks like they're going to go to
They're
Jokic
looking
right
down
away
low,
in this
Jokic.
one. And we see the double
He's
already,
getting doubled.
but he still greens that
Oh,
one.
still
Wow.
shoots it over. Shoots it over PJ Tucker and drains it.
We'll see how. Wow, Russell Westbrook
Oh,
is
they
shooting
leave
another
Westbrook open
three.
again.
Ooh.
And that's his first miss of the day for Russell Westbrook. Not known as a great three-point shooter, but can knock them down. Oh, and he gets a turnover off of Jamal Murray. Leading the fast break, it's Harden.
Wow, it looked like he had a lane there, but he decides not to take it. And still is
Oh, he
able to
takes
get the
that
foul.
and gets fouled. A lot of fouls early here in Denver. Both of these teams driving in the paint quite often.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard for the Nuggets to have some sort of defensive presence down low with Jokic there. There's probably going to be double teams on Westbrook and Harden often, but both of them are known for their passing, so it's going to be tough out of the double.
As you saw there, Harden missed his first free throw.
Wow.
And he misses
That
his second
is-
as well.
We do not see that often from Harden. And wow, look at
And
that
Gary Harris
house.
drives by, throws
Just
it down.
completely misses that one.
And Westbrook is fouled now on the drive by Millsap.
Seems like Houston's been relying on their stars as anticipated,
Oh.
and they are not disappointing.
Deep jumper. Deep jumper from Harden there is Pierre. Puts him up 10-8.
You know, if you're Denver here, so far you've had a lot of easy layups, so you can't feel bad about the start. You just got to bring up the tempo on defense.
If you're the Rockets, you got to be feeling good as well, as your two superstars are the only ones that have scored so far. Murray on a step back three is no good. Westbrook with the board.
Wow, he greens
Westbrook
another.
three, and Westbrook is now 2 of 3 from downtown.
Wow, that is a quick 10 point, or actually 11 points out of Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. And we'll see Jokic go to the
again,
line.
and he is followed by PJ Tucker. Jokic knocks down the first.
And misses the
and
second.
misses
Wow.
the second. So missed
This
free throws here early by both teams. And that was Eric
That
Gordon,
was
I
Eric
believe.
Gordon,
Eric
yeah.
Gordon on the drive, got by Jokic and puts in the easy layup.
Yeah, the Nuggets are gonna need a lot more people than Jokic coming back on fast break.
And Westbrook picks up his first foul. Both teams now with 3 fouls apiece here early in the first quarter.
And
Millsap down low
Jokic
to
throws
Jokic,
it
who
down.
throws it down. One-handed on top of PJ Tucker's head. Watch out, young fella.
You know, Tucker's
Austin Rivers is
asked
checked
for
in
this
the
role,
game.
so we'll see how it goes. And now we have the young Michael Porter, who's been and now Jokic
Oh!
swats Eric Gordon. Wow.
And Murray on a pull-up deuce. He got it. Pure. Right down the pipe.
Wow, and as you see, the field goal percentages are 63 and 67. Has this been an offensive showdown so far in the first quarter?
Oh,
Wow.
Eric Gordon with a step
Oh,
back, and
my.
he hits a 3. These teams, one after another, are hitting threes and layups back and forth at each other's throats.
Oh,
Is it
Jokic with the
defuse? No,
offensive
Jokic
board.
with the
Easy
board,
layup.
and Jokic puts it back in.
Now it'll be a timeout by the Houston Rockets, as the Rockets are up 3 points currently.
I believe this is our highest scoring game so far of the playoffs.
You would be
In the
correct in the
quarter.
first quarter. And we are now seeing DeMar Carroll, who the Houston Rockets signed off waivers, and I believe as well Jeff Green.
Austin Rivers drives in, tough layup, no good. Monte Morris with the board.
You know, you'd like to see the Nuggets continue to go to Jokic right now, as he's been hot to start. And seems
And
like they
DeMar
will.
Carroll is on him.
Wow, that's an
Oh, and
easy
he
layup
puts
for
down
him.
a nice move.
Now, if you're the Rockets here, do you think you start doubling in the posts and forcing other people to beat you besides Jokic, or do you just let Jokic beat you and make sure the others can't?
Well, I think for right now, since it's so early in the game, you allow Jokic to beat you, but you have to learn off of this if you're Mike D'Antoni. You see how Jokic is already exposed the mismatches down low, and you come in the fourth quarter, you're going to have to do something different. There's a miss there, an offensive board by Eric Gordon, and another block.
Wow, the
That one,
Nuggets
I believe,
defense
by
is looking very
Craig.
good.
And Porter on the drive. His floater's good. And Denver has the lead, 19-18. Austin Rivers drives. He puts it up left-handed. He can't get it to go. Jeff Green the board. Back out to Ben McLemore.
You would have liked
Back
to
to
see
Derek
McLemore
Gordon.
shoot that one, but the shot clock has about a 4-second difference.
Eric Gordon with a tough runner. No good. Half-court heave from Craig is no good. And Denver will go and lead by 1 after the first quarter.
And we are back after the first quarter here, as that was a great first quarter for both teams offensively, as the Nuggets are currently up 19-18. And now coming in for the Nuggets will be Mason Plumlee for Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets started playing really good defense towards the end of that last minute of the first quarter. Do you think that'll continue?
Well, I think if you're either team, you got to be pretty happy with where this game is at. Obviously, little defense is being played, and for it to only be a 1-point game, you can look at it both ways as positives. I do think both these teams will start to settle down here on defense, and you'll see definitely some more misses or more turnovers on the offensive end for both teams.
And it seems so far that the Nuggets bench has looked pretty good against the Rockets, but that's going to be the key right there is 3-point shots off the Rockets bench. That's exactly what Mike D'Antoni. Here comes Russell Westbrook coming off the bench as they'll substitute on the next break. And Eric Gordon
There's a
fouled
drive
on that.
there. Michael Porter Jr. fouls Eric Gordon. Royals home the first. And it's the second. Puts Houston back up 4. A minute into this second quarter. Monte Morris on the drive. Floater. I believe that was blocked. Was that Robert Covington?
It was.
And he brings it all the way down the
Oh,
court.
looks like he's going to
And
turn it
and
over,
he
though.
turns it right back over.
And what a
And that's
dunk
gonna go
by
right up ahead.
Grant there.
Westbrook pulls the trigger on another 3. That one's no good.
Wow, he's been really letting it fly on those pull-up threes as the Nuggets have been leaving him wide open.
Another pick and roll, and Morris drives again, and that's Westbrook's second foul.
He's got to be careful here. He can't pick up a third foul early here in the second quarter.
Monte Morris hits his first. And hits the second.
Now, if you're looking here, you'd like to see the Rockets force Mason Plumlee on the pick and roll as well. He may be a better defender than Jokic. Wow.
Oh,
Russell
and Westbrook
Westbrook.
gets another three. Another three for Westbrook. That time off a screen.
He is not messing around tonight. But Will Barton's wide open
The
for one.
answer,
Cannot
no
make
good.
it.
Covington with the board. Oh, and he turns it over again. The second time in the last few possessions. Another breakaway slam for Denver. This time it's Gary Harris.
Now, when the Rockets decide to trade for Robert Covington and trade away actually one of their upcoming stars as a center, being in Clint Capella, do you think that was the right move for the Rockets? Or did you question that trade?
Well, I think Mike D'Antoni has always been a coach of a superstar. No matter what, he's a player's coach and lets his superstar let it fly. And I think he knew
that'll be
that
Russell Westbrook's third foul. Sorry to interrupt.
third foul, yes. No, that's big for the Rockets. As Russell Westbrook has been leading this team in scoring so far. I think it will pan out. I think Clint Capella will do very well with the Atlanta Hawks and Trae Young. But I think for the time being, you gotta kind of risk it. Get the biscuit because they were obviously not going to win the West with Capella against the Lakers or Clippers, but now they give themselves a chance with another a 3-and-D score in Covington, and you allow Russ Westbrook to have more wide open lanes.
As we see there, Paul Millsap with the finish in the paint. Wait a second, Russell Westbrook is still in this ball game after that stoppage in play, so we will see Russell Westbrook with 3 fouls continue to play here in the second quarter. That could be huge news for the Rockets.
And you did just see Russell Westbrook miss a little layup there. Is again another missed layup. That one by Gary Harris with James Harden at the board.
Now here's a mismatch that Russell Westbrook's not going to mess around with. And he breaks his ankles. Oh my!
And he hits the step back jumper. Russell Westbrook. What a play!
And that's easily how you take.
Taken over the Rockets' offense here in the first half.
Yes, and if the Rockets continue to get these switches, Russell Westbrook and James Harden are just going to take advantage of that all night.
Yes, Denver is getting exposed right now on the pick and rolls. There's a tough shot by Barton that doesn't go.
Oh, James Harden for three, and he drains it.
And James Harden is going to hit that.
So far, this has been the offensive showdown that all of our viewers have been waiting for.
Here is trying to take Covington one-on-one
right and he swats him.
It's a nice move. That's blocked by Covington.
And that is good.
Oh, and one. What a play. James Harden with the finish. A little crafty sauce off the glass. And Jamal Murray picks up his second foul.
There's been a lot of fouls so far in this
free throw
one.
After missing 2 previously. There's Jokic taking a mismatch that he had. And that got tipped. Paul Millsap with a nice tip rebound. They're going to get it back to Paul Millsap, who's going to get fouled on the shot. He hits the first. Puts his Houston lead back to 6. And cuts it to 5 here with 57 seconds left in the first half. Oh, what a pass. Austin Rivers to DeMarre Carroll lays it in.
Almost stolen there. Nuggets really need to step up to end this. Oh, and that's a great pass and shot, but it's no good.
3, and he misses. Eric Gordon back to DeMarre Carroll. DeMarre Carroll trying to drive in. And Paul Millsap not getting anywhere. To Jeff Green, who gets stripped. Down low, Jamal Murray with the steal. And Denver's running with 15 seconds on the clock. Oh, there's an open 3. Torian Craig in the corner, and he hits it.
Five seconds left. Seems like Eric Gordon's going to take this one himself. Deep three.
Deep 3-0. That's off the front rim.
And we
And
are
Houston
here
is up
coming into
4 at
halftime.
half. Wait, that's Torian Craig, right, on Denver?
Yep, Torian Craig.
That's what I thought. Okay, I knew his last name was Craig, but I forgot what his first name
Yeah.
was. I thought it was Torian, but I wasn't for sure.
We're looking at the field goal percentages at halftime. Denver shooting 48%, Houston 52%. We can't expect anything else. Russell Westbrook with 16 points at halftime. And Jokic
No. It glitched.
is 11 points. And once again, we said this in our stream yesterday. Our man Jerry and 2K Sports have some sort of technical issue with the assist number on our halftime report. Sorry about that. Now, how do you think the Nuggets and Rockets are looking at this one? Who do you think is going to take over in the second half after Russell Westbrook and Jokic had the two big first halves?
Well, I think if you're the Rockets, you got to be saying we're in pretty good shape here. As James Harden did not do much, and Russell Westbrook absolutely just torched Denver. And you'd think that Denver could possibly start double teaming Westbrook, which should leave Harden or others open for threes. If I'm Denver, you keep trying to force the ball to Jokic down low in that mismatch and see if they double. Because if they're doubling, you're going to have open shooters around on the floor. We'll see who can prevail in the second half.
Yeah, we actually saw Russell Westbrook with 0 assists in the first half, so he should easily take advantage of that, the double in the second half. Wow, and James Harden just clears the lane and goes right through the contact. Jamal Murray wide open off a skip screen, but we are ignoring that. Seems like the Nuggets are trying to attack James Harden, and it does work. Wow, and this has been a mismatch.
The drive.
All game as Jamal Murray has not been able to do much against Russell Westbrook.
Sure, I'm surprised to see the ball has been more in Gary Harris's hands instead of Jamal Murray's trying to run the points. But we'll see what they got to Jokic, but it's stolen, and Russell Westbrook on the fast break. Russell Westbrook is going to throw it down, tomahawk style, putting the Rockets up 8 here early in the third quarter.
Nuggets need to be careful here. His third quarters have been huge in this tournament so far. Jokic for three, and he can't hit that one, but a great tip in for Millsap. Wow, Russell Westbrook has been left open the whole game. And Mike Malone is continuing this plan. Wide
drive,
open
no
layup.
good. Harden, some more great defense from James Harden. There's a pull-up three, and that goes down. Daniel House puts the Rockets back up 9. There we go. Got Jokic down low. Oh, and he
gets offensive rebound, but makes that
board
second.
And got it. Put it back. Jokic uses the height down there.
Yeah, I don't see why the Nuggets wouldn't go to that matchup every time, even if the double team starts coming. Oh, and Paul Millsap actually hits that one out of bounds. Houston's bringing the ball in.
Get to PJ Tucker, who gets it to Russell Westbrook, who puts up a tough 2 and doesn't go down.
Seems like we're saying to Monte Morris in the post.
Oh, and
Questionable
it's stolen
play
away by
by the
James Harden. Some
Rockets. I
more
mean, by
great
the
defense by
Nuggets.
James Harden. Up ahead to
Oh!
Westbrook, who throws it down again. Another jam for Westbrook. And he runs up behind Monte Morris here, giving him a hard time. He gets it to Jokic. Turnaround fade.
Wow.
Got
What
it.
a shot by Jokic.
Ball back in Westbrook's hands with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Down to PJ Tucker, who now gets it to Eric Gordon, who puts in a left-handed layup.
Eric Gordon's doing just enough off the bench for the Rockets to make an impact on this one. You know, another key here is that the Nuggets still have Jokic in late in the third quarter, and he has been known to get tired pretty quickly in these games. We might see him out soon.
It looks like Westbrook and Harden have both been taken out here, as has Jamal Murray. Jokic still in the game.
Whoa, what is that shot by Jeff
Tough
Green?
shot by
Wasn't
Jeff
even
Green.
looking at the basket. Wow, there has been some questionable turnovers by the Nuggets here. That is truly why they've been down, other than Russell Westbrook's complete domination of this one.
Eric Gordon, a little mid-range J, no good. But Austin Rivers with the
Oh.
board. Austin Rivers fouled on the way up by Jokic. Rivers hits the first, and he hits the second.
Mason Plumlee and Jokic are in right now. We'll see if
They're a double big lineup against
and
this
Michael Porter at small
smaller
forward.
Rocket
We'll
of
see
the-
about this. I don't know how they're wasting time on the shot clock with wow, and he drains that one somehow. As you see, both teams are shooting at 53%, but the Rockets have a 7-point advantage. That's easily through the three-pointers and free throws.
Austin Rivers gets the ball stripped there, and Torium Craig will drive it one-on-one and gets fouled there by Eric Gordon, and he'll be going to the line.
Rockets up 5 late in the third quarter. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Russell
And it looks
Westbrook
like they
is
brought
back
Russell
in the
Westbrook back
ball
in,
game.
and he'll drive by
Wow.
there, lefty layup, and got it to go over Monte Morris.
I'd like to see the Nuggets hold this one. You don't want to give the Rockets any more chances in the third quarter. This ball has to go to Jokic right now as we are ending the third quarter.
He's got Russell
Wow.
Westbrook on him. Oh, and a 3-second violation on Jokic, giving the ball back to the Rockets with 5.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Let's see if the Rockets can capitalize. Without Russell
They
Westbrook,
leave him
even
wide
see the
open.
three
He
ball, I would not be
trades
surprised.
it.
Oh, and he does. And Russell Westbrook hits the three.
Wow, this
Denver
is
now
just
down
pure
10 going into the
dominance.
fourth quarter. Russell Westbrook is just absolutely destroying Denver through 3 quarters here. With a quarter left, up 10. The Rockets take a 10-point lead going into the fourth.
And as we come back to Denver, we are live here as the Nuggets are down by 10, 56-46 to the Rockets. Russell Westbrook's just been purely dominating this one as he just hit a three to end the third quarter. Big game. What does Denver need to do to make a little comeback in this game?
Well, without Jokic on the floor right now, they're looking at a very tough stretch here as Russell Westbrook misses a mid-range jumper. They're going to need some of their bench to score. Michael Porter Jr., maybe Plumlee put in a few buckets. They have to cut in this lead, even if it's 2 to 4 points, to give their starters a chance when the starters come back in.
Nuggets have not been running the shot clock very well in this game.
Millsap with house on him.
Wow, and he doesn't even get a shot
And there's
off.
a shot clock violation. Wow.
If you're Mike Malone, you can't be happy with the performance on offense today. After that fast-paced first and second quarter, they've just not been able to keep up with Houston.
Well, they've simply not been able to contain Russell Westbrook, who has the ball again and driving it within the paint. And he almost fouled there, misses a layup. Would have been a tough shot. Oh. Westbrook got a hand on the ball there, but rolls right to Gary Harris.
Here's a mismatch here, but Paul Millsap cannot finish. Wow, wide open House.
To Daniel House. This is now a 12-point lead for the Rockets.
As we looked at this series, it seemed both teams were pretty even. Even with the Nuggets' home court advantage, our viewers had about 50-50 in this series. Wow, and Paul Millsap is struggling.
And he cannot finish in the paint right now. Paul Millsap struggling very badly. Oh, and a great
and that
pass
looks like
Eric Gordon, who drains a three.
That could be a potential dagger if the Nuggets do not act quickly.
A timeout by Mike Malone, who you will probably see Jokic, Murray in the starting lineup come back in right away to try and nab away at this lead that the Rockets have blown open here in the late third and early fourth quarter.
Houston's already scored the most points in a game so far in this playoffs. And we're not even done with the fourth quarter. It just shows how dominant their offense has been tonight.
Murray kicks it over to
Gary Harris.
Gary Harris, who knocks down the three.
Wow, look at that stat.
You see it.
The Rockets have made 7 more threes than the Nuggets tonight. That is for sure the difference. You don't usually see that in a 6-minute quarter game.
Oh, and Westbrook again with a nice little floater over Jamal Murray and finishes. Russell Westbrook with 29 points on 57% here from the field today with 3:27 left in the fourth quarter. Gary Harris again with a mid-range jumper. That's no good. Covington the board. Covington down low to Harden, who finishes left-handed with a layup.
You know, the fact that James Harden hasn't even had a average day for himself, he maybe even below average. He's had a good field goal percentage, but he also missed those 2 free throws early in the game. The fact that they're up by this much just shows Houston's got a great shot in this one.
And there's Jokic down low over P.J. Tucker's head. That ball, great entry pass, and Jokic was able to finish.
Now, if you're looking at this game, do you think Houston could sustain this level of play with Russell Westbrook and the amount of threes they've been making while Jokic is still playing this well?
And a nice finish down low by James Harden. Oh, I believe you will see Jokic come out a lot better in game 2. He does not have these down games very often. And I think if you're the Rockets, you can say Russell Westbrook has the potential to have another outburst like this as Paul Millsap is fouled down low, shooting 2. But if you're the
Paul Millsap misses the free throw there. Wow. And he misses both free throws. There's been a lot of free throws and fouls in this game, but this has been not the best game out of Paul Millsap.
No, it has not been. And my apologies as my as technical difficulties occurred, batteries dying via the head cam here.
We'll have to talk to Jerry after the game about that one.
Yes. Jamal Murray hucks up a three, and that's no good. No, it's okay.
Wow, this
Covington driving,
Nuggets
and he gets it to
defense
Harden down low, and
has
Harden with
just
the
been
layup.
exposed the entire
As
game.
Harden putting on some easy layups here in the fourth quarter to Stads and Pats, and the Rockets have opened this up to a 20-point lead.
And we have our player of the game, which I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind. It's got to be Russell Westbrook, as this is the most points scored so far in the playoffs on game 2, or day 2. Even from day 1, we had Kawhi Leonard scoring 24 points. Russell Westbrook with an unbelievable performance.
Oh, and a nice pass down low to Michael Porter Jr., who throws it down. James Harden has heated up here in this fourth quarter. Oh, a nice spin move by Harden, who puts in a mid-range J. That's no good.
Wow, we are actually seeing the entire Houston bench besides Austin Rivers. Oh, swatted.
Oh, a major block. Bates DL. Oh, and Harden on the fast break on the other end throws it down two-handed.
Wow, and Houston showing no mercy, leaving James Harden in up 20 with 1 minute to go in Denver. Seems like people are starting to leave the stadium.
Tyson Chandler. Oh, and there's a three for Denver. It's a little too late, but...
Wow, James Harden's not giving up here. He still wants to attack the Rockets. Oh, step back.
Oh, and a step back three, pump fake. We'll see if he throws it down low to Tyson Chandler. He does, and Tyson Chandler finishes down low.
We'll see if the Nuggets hold the ball here. Noah Vonleh's going to take the shot.
Jumper, and that's no
Seems
good.
like
Gives Tyson Chandler a free rebound, and that will wrap this one up. A 19-point victory for the Rockets here in Game 1 in Denver, and yet another upset here in Game 1s of the first round of the NBA 2K Playoff Sim.
You can't really be surprised when your team is putting up 75. Even when you're putting up 56, you really got to blame the defense there.
You gotta blame the defense. You gotta blame Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook so far with the greatest performance we have seen in the playoffs.
Can't go wrong with that. And now, after that final 7-56 with the Rockets winning, we'll go to our post-game show as we take a look at the box score. We'll go over the Nuggets side first. Nikola Jokic with 9 for 12 shooting, as we would expect with PJ Tucker on him, 19 points. However, I would say the big mistake there would be the 5 rebounds. However, the Rockets did not miss much tonight. But the clear absence from the box score as we scroll down, Jamal Murray, 2 points.
Jamal Murray.
That can't happen. What do you think about this big game?
Shooting. Cannot have that out of a superstar. You see, Jokic put in work from what he could do and what he had to do, and there's just no second option tonight, and that's where Denver's going to need a second option in this series if they're going to try and win, because the Rockets have Westbrook and Harden, and tonight wasn't Harden's night, but it was Russell Westbrook's night.
And as we go over the Rockets side, wow, unbelievable. As we were just saying, James Harden was having a pretty below average, maybe even average game. He took over in that late in the fourth quarter. Maybe you could even consider it garbage time, but he still shot 9 for 11 on the field, and we can't go wrong with Russell Westbrook. He took over from the three-point line early, as the Nuggets didn't really look like they were defending him, but he made sure to make them pay. What do you think about this performance? Big game.
Well, I think you just look at Harden and Westbrook combo, and you shoot 21 of 32 from the floor, and that's gonna produce a winner in most games. 29 for Westbrook, 20 for Harden, and Eric Gordon. How you forgot their big three. Eric Gordon off the bench throws in 12 points on 4 of 9 shooting, keeps them in the game. The Rockets have potential here to put the Nuggets away in a sweep if James Harden or Russ Westbrook can continue to put up stat lines like this.
Well, that should do it from Game 1 of Night 2 of the 2K20 playoffs. We'll see you after a short 5 to 10 minute break. Thank you for joining us.